What's up guys? Welcome to my channel. If you guys have been here long or see my sit down videos, I know I do very few of them. I really like the vlogging style, but if you have seen those, you will know that this is somewhat of a different setup, and I really like this setup. So comment down below any opinions of this one, if you like this one better or my other one. I normally do it over here by the chalkboard wall, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know, I like this so much better. So when I do sit down videos, I'll probably do them here. I don't know, let me know what you think. Anyways, let's get into this video. So I did the Whole30 diet food challenge, whatever it's called, and here's my opinion on it. So about 2.5 months, maybe 3 months ago, my mom came to my dad and I and was like, hey, I kind of like this idea, like, and she's been worried about like health and also like want to lose some weight, and she was like, do you guys want to do this? Because if you don't know, from my other Whole30 videos, which I'll link all down below, I did weekly videos, updates. Some of them might be a little longer than others, but if you want to see those and like follow the journey a little bit more detailed, please go see those. So anyways, the reason why I did the Whole30 was because for as long as I can remember, I get random stomach aches, and I kind of always ignored them, thinking that there wasn't really an answer, you know, and I think that my family didn't really think they were real when I was little, but this is nothing serious, or like, I don't know if this feels really serious, but I'm always worried when I tell people, because it's not like any like mental or like eating disorder. I mean, it might be an eating disorder, I don't know, but it's really random and it's hard to trace, which we'll get into that later, but kind of randomly I'll like not be able to eat anything, like, or whenever I eat like anything, I'll get a stomach ache, or sometimes I'll get stomach aches, or like thinking about meals, like, you know, like, I don't know, it's random times I'll get really bad stomach aches, and sometimes they're not that bad, sometimes they're horrible, sometimes like during the, sometimes they are so bad that I'm like absolutely nauseous and like dizzy, and like sometimes they're just stomach aches, sometimes there's stomach pains. Like, it's so different, it's so hard to track. So lately I've been really feeling like it might be some kind of allergy, and trying to trace like a constant. So I did like a little bit of food journaling, we did blood draws, and the only thing that was coming back with the blood draws is that I have a sensitivity to egg. So naturally I did the Whole30 challenge. My mom and I actually been talking about this for a while, and then my dad and I were like, yes, let's do it, we're gonna do it. I love diets, I love trying those things, so I was like, yes, because I'm gonna have my parents supporting me on this, I'll be doing it with other people, I'll actually stay on track, I'm so excited. My mom started kind of backing out, but we took like about 1.5 months to research, figure out our stuff. We got books, you know, like cooking books, like we did our research, we talked to people about it, and then May 1st we started day 1. So if you don't know what the Whole30 challenge is, I don't know if it's a challenge, like, I don't know, Whole30 lifestyle, I mean, I don't really know, but it is clean eating for 30 days, so no grains of any kind. That means corn, none of that, you know, no sugars, not even like meats, which you'd be surprised how much sugar is in everything, okay, everything. If you want to know more, like, go watch those videos of what we ate. Oh my gosh, it's in everything. Added sugars, we're allowed to have technically 2 servings of fruit a day. However, I did not do that because one, I love fruit, I'm like a fruit fly, and also sometimes I just needed something and I wasn't enjoying any of the meals, and like, I'm not here to like deprive myself, you know, and I'm like, I need to eat. Sometimes I was like, the only thing I can actually eat right now is a banana. I also went through, like, I had a banana addiction. Okay, if you want to see it, go see those videos down below. Anyways, so I'll stop with that. So this video is gonna be really long, and I'm sorry. So the first week I I don't know. I can barely remember that. Like, it feels like so long ago, even though it was just a month ago. At first I was like, let's do this. It's gonna be okay. And then I was like, I can't eat anything. I just want food. Like, I can't eat anything. I'm not enjoying this. This is horrible. This is gonna be miserable. I just cannot wait to eat food. Like, real food, but not real food, you know? I didn't even go in with what else. I'm all over the place. So, the other things, we're also off dairy. And I think that's it. So, it's basically air, water, meat, and vegetables, and a little bit of fruit in there. And we're allowed to have like juice and stuff when it's in stuff, but I use juice as like a special thing. Towards the end, kind of just juice. Yeah. Anyways, going back, so week 1, at first I was like, let's do this. And then I was like, I don't like many of these meals. I'm not enjoying what I'm eating. I'm not about that, because I love eating and I love food. It's hard for me to transition into the whole eating 3 meals a day thing, because my body, just how I've always been, is eating little meals all the time. I am almost constantly eating. I'm probably eating every 2 hours that I'm awake. I eat, or like less than that. Like, I always have to snack or something. I'm just a snacky person, which is, some people say is bad for you, some people will say it's good for you. So, like, who knows? Anyways, so that was a hard lifestyle to get used to. We did dinners in the morning with my dad, so that was nice. But this diet has a lot of egg in it, and as we went over, I have a sensitivity to egg. So I also don't like eggs, like scrambled eggs or like the texture of eggs. Like, I'm kind of picky about it. And I also don't really like meat. This diet was not good for me. It was not right for me. So anyways, I'm not going to go week by week. I'm mainly going to focus on the last 2 weeks. So the reason why I'm doing this diet is to help with my stomach aches. And the last 2 weeks, I had horrible stomach aches. Like, absolutely, like, I haven't had such bad ones in ages. I cannot believe, like, the amount, like, how bad it was just horrible. I don't think I vlogged much the last week because I was like, I'm done. I'm just waiting for it to be done so I can say that I did it at this point. The only good thing is that, like, that I got out of it was, I looked good. Like, I felt okay about my body, like, which is cool to say because, like, I'm a teenage girl, and, like, as most everyone knows, teenage girls don't really feel that great about their bodies, you know? Like, it's just fact. And, like, I've normally been, like, okay about it, but I had, like, a really flat tummy, which was great because I had a dance performance this week, or not this week, this month, or this last month, sorry. And it was really nice to be able to, like, feel confident about, like, the pictures that were taken, and like, yo, like, I'm okay with, like, my weight in that picture, you know? And I'm really picky. I'm a perfectionist. I'm never happy with myself for what I do. So, sorry, that kind of got a little sad. Anyways, so I was pretty happy with that, but that's not as important to me as being happy and being healthy. And those last 2 weeks were really horrible. I felt horrible. My gut was horrible. I just didn't want to eat anything. I really wasn't eating that much. And when this happens, it's not me depriving myself. It's literally, I cannot eat anything because I will feel like I'm gonna throw up. I literally almost had to stay home from class because I felt so bad. And I honestly go to school if I have like 102 fever. Like, I really don't skip school, you know, for like being sick. I'm not about that life. It was just really hard for me. And so I did not do the readjustment period like I should have, because the only reason at that point to do the readjustment was to figure out if something was affecting my body badly. And obviously, I think that we just have to say that it was probably my gut, and something's wrong with me, or it's maybe my mind, or, you know, like, psychologically, I don't know. The doctors can't figure it out. So, yeah. But there was no point to me to deprive myself any longer. I just want to be happy. I just want to have food that I enjoy. So the conclusion I came to at the end of the Whole30, which is what this video is all about, is that I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the readjustment period. I'm going to be conscious with what I'm eating now, with the research that I have done and like what I know how it affects my body. I'm conscious of it now, and I'm going to lay back because, you know, it's at the end of the year. You have a lot of parties, you know, a lot of junk food. I'm going to lay back. What's really nice is I learned how to say no to eating food. Just telling myself no and telling other people no, which is a really hard thing for me, I think. And so working on that. And then I think at the end of the summer, before school starts back up again or while school is starting, I think that I'll probably try to do the Whole30 again, see if my parents will like get into it or something kind of like the Whole30, that kind of like serious diet for like 30 days. And then I might keep it through the school year and be more conscious. But honestly, the Whole30 does amazing things for people. It really wasn't the diet for me at this point in my life, but my dad is like really into vegetables and eating healthy, and like I'm so proud of him and what he's learned, and I'm so proud that he, you know, has made this transition in his life where he wants to keep it. He at least wants to eat more healthy, not exactly like as strict as the Whole30, like buying like $30 bacon because most bacon has sugar in it, you know, like that kind of thing, you know. And my mom, she's eating healthier and she's excited to eat healthier. She does not want to go back, you know, and I'm just really proud of my parents and what that's done to them. But for me, I really didn't get any of the benefits except for looking good. And I mean, I lost a little bit of weight. I think at the beginning I was 117 and by the end I was 111. And I haven't been 110 for a while, about a year now, maybe a little bit more. I'm not completely sure, but my weight does fluctuate a lot between like 115 and 120, sometimes like 125, if it's one of those, you know, days, just because I'm a teenage girl and like that's what happens. So honestly, like the numbers are cool, like it's cool to like complete that kind of thing, but it's not what it's about for me. It was really about the health thing, and because it didn't make me feel better at this time, you know, like it wasn't for me. Also towards the end, I'd say the last week, my sleeping was horrible. I thought that at first it was helping my sleeping, but then it started like back to where it was, and now it is worse. And I'm not really sure exactly what that is. That also might just be teenage hormones. I don't know, like my brain's weird, okay? I'm a teenager, you know, like it happens. Yeah, so that was my Whole30 experience. Definitely do more research if you are gonna do it. Like we prepared for like a month and a half, maybe more, which felt like a long time. Like I was like, let's do it, let's just do it, let's dive in. But really you need a lot of research. You need a support team. I had so many people this month that just listened to me rant and listened to me complain and like had to deal with me going through sugar withdrawals and had to deal with me talking about how much I want to talk about, like, you know, or like how much I wanted like Starbucks, and like something that I got really good, like a lot out of it. It's really cool. My dad can make handmade sausage now, like homemade, and I think those little things like that were so cool, and I'm so happy that I did this. And I don't regret doing it. And like I said, I want to do it again. But for me and where I'm at in my life, it just didn't work for me. And I'd prefer to be happy and eat fun things and not push myself, especially as a teenager, in June, like, and in May, like when there's all these parties and things going on. It was I was in a way excluding myself because I couldn't eat those things. And I definitely could have been a little bit better about that, but the whole like saying no thing was really difficult for me. And so I definitely think that this is a great opportunity for me, and I learned a lot about myself, and I think I grew more, which is why I want to do it again. But it didn't make me my stomach feel any better, which isn't like, I'm not unhappy about it, you know, like I was hopeful that it would help because I've heard really good things about this diet, but it didn't, and that's okay. That just means that something else, you know, is going on, and whether we know it or whether we never know, I mean, I've lived with it for 16 years, I can live with it for longer, you know, like So I'm okay with it, and I'm not, like, I don't know. So, yeah, that was my experience with the Whole30. If you want to hear more detailed things, I know I went in a little sneak peek, but I did vlog every week. The last 2 weeks I wasn't as enthusiastic about it because I just wasn't feeling very good. But the first 2 weeks I did vlog, actually kind of a lot, I think. And I will be posting those videos, so you should watch them. I'll link them down below. I'm not very good at this, am I? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys, oh my gosh. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed joining me a little bit on my journey. And if you guys want me to do more sit-down videos here or anywhere, you know, leave me down below some suggestions. I don't know if that made any sense. And while you're down there, you should give this video a thumbs up, and you should subscribe and like hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. I have a ton of vlogs. This might actually be the last vlog that I post, but I have a ton of new content on my channel, so please go check that out. Also, guys, I am going to France this summer, so imagine the travel vlogs. I am going to daily vlog and hopefully daily upload. It's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna do this. Okay, so it is raining and I have a metal roof, so I'm gonna go. Dang, do you hear that? Did you hear like that change in literally like 3 seconds? It's pouring. Okay, I gotta go because it's gonna get real loud real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Kisses.